What is happening, everybody? JT Studio 10-4 live, and it is the weekly update. April 1st, 2026. Man, anybody got any good April Fools out there they had on them yet? There's been some interesting ones, of course, across social media. Some of them, I don't know, man. They probably could have done without. Social media anymore is such a joke wasteland anyways, as it is a lot of the times. Boy, there's just so many things people do on there. You just can't tell, is it real or is it not? Randy, good afternoon, buddy, and congratulations again to you and your team, man. Awesome job. Brandon Chase in there already. Dude, he is on it today. Good to have you, Brandon. Anyway, yeah, it's April Fool's Day, so we may even get one from the Dan and Shan show over here. Who knows? These guys are kind of funny. They got a sense of humor, so you never can tell what might happen. Yeah, there's been some interesting ones. A couple of them, I just got done reading one, and I said, it's got to be, no way, and then, of course, yeah, it was April Fool's. A friend of ours that just opened up a business and was saying that it already tanked. Anyway, that's kind of severe, man. That's messing with people's emotions. It really is. So I don't know. Anyways, welcome to the show. We got a big one for you. There's a lot going on with getting back from Louisville, Kentucky, of course, gone last week. And we all took part in the Mid-America Truck Show, Paul K. Young Truck Beauty Championship 2026. Doing our thing there in Louisville like we do every year and getting out there and doing what we do. We got the team inside in the exposition center, mostly Dan and Shan and company, and I'll let them talk to you about that. But outside is myself and my camera and bringing all the action out from the PKY lot all week long. And we had a lot going on out there. Good stuff every morning, too. The first featured live streams that we did were inside, and then we went outside and did the rest of the coverage from the outside in the parking lot to you all day, and in some cases all night. So Wednesday was kind of that way. It was an all day and an all night thing. And then Thursday, same thing, all day and all night out there in the yard. Thank you. Yeah, you betcha, buddy. I'm good to have April in there. Tim, missed you guys out in Louisville. Certainly was a good time. I want to just take a minute, and I'm going to read it right off of here the way I did all show long, and this was directly from our list of sponsors. I want to thank everybody that jumped in and made it possible. Oh, here we go. Is this it? No, that's last year. All right. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and bring Dan and Shannon. Maybe this is it. Nope, that's not it. I'm going to find it. Anyway, I'm going to bring Dan and Shannon in here. I don't know where the damn thing went.
Way to prepare, John.
Yeah, I know. I just, sorry. Yeah, what is what it is. What can I tell you?
Yeah, I have breaking news.
Breaking news.
Yeah. We're selling our truck.
Yep, you're selling your truck.
Yeah. We're quitting.
You're
fuel prices are killing us. We can't do it anymore.
There it is. That's all of it, huh? Okay. All right. Keep going. Say, I got it now, but let's just take a minute. We'll get this out of the way. I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors for last week at Mid-America Truck Show. And our sponsors are more than just sponsors. They are marketing partners. These are people that we work with throughout the year. And we brought some new ones in for this show as well. So that was kind of special too. Yes. Opening day, Wednesday, all day, Carpenter Custom Trucks and Trailers. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you and your support over the last years that you've been out there doing this with us. And we appreciate the heck out of it. Valley Chrome Plating. Valley Chrome did the opening spot from inside on Thursday morning and opened up the show, the 2026 Mid-America Truck Show, with us from their booth with Ray, and we did a walk around of their latest build and checked out all the products they had. I hope they sold all that stuff too. They were giving away a really good deal on Saturday. Come in there. I think they were like up to 25% off on product. Come and get it, take it out of there so they didn't have to haul it back to California. Amcan Truck Parts, Nick, appreciate you, buddy, and Nick's been with us quite a while, as has Valley Chrome. But Amcan was the beginning of the daytime programming out there in the lot. Lifetime nut covers, Nikki and Chelsea, and of course JR overhead above, watching down on us throughout the week, and we appreciate you guys for jumping in and taking the time to be with us again this year. Appreciate that. Vanderswag Customs, Tyler at Vanderswag, appreciate you, and thanks for the help on Thursday. Evans Detailing and Polish. Of course, everybody probably by now has heard about the unfortunate demise of Evans' truck on the way back from Louisville. So that's a whole nother story. Thursday Night Lights, Dickerson Custom Trucks. Appreciate Evan and Molly and Kendall and all the gang over there at Dickerson Custom Trucks for sponsoring the light show. I think that's the third time in a row that they've done, third year in a row they've done that with us. Friday, we started out Friday morning, Renegade Products from inside, and then we took it on outside from there and went show trucking out in the lot. Rogue Truck Body, Valley Chrome again, back on board. Zephyr Custom Polish Products, and Rice Elts Machine Works. Eric there jumped in, and Eric is a new marketing partner with us here at 10 Ford. Eric, thank you. We appreciate you. Saturday started indoors inside the Exposition Center with Bruce Mallinson, Pittsburgh Power Max Mileage, and then moved on outside. And we want to say thanks to Trucks, Talladega Fiberglass, HD Equipment, and the Dirty Business Truck Show, one and the same, and I-29 Truck Parts and Def Tank Solutions, Eric and Leroy. Thank you all, you guys. We had a full slate this year. Every day was taken. Every spot was taken. All I can say is, for anybody that I didn't get to outside and meet up with, and there's a lot of people that I talked to before the show. Hey, we're going to hook up. We'll see you there at Matt's. I didn't see you, and I'm so sorry. It's just there's only so many hours in the day, and I am literally, once I'm in motion, it just doesn't stop. And
that was the same for us too.
Yeah, same deal, you guys. So
yeah.
Thank you, everybody, and please accept my humble apologies to those that I didn't get to see and give a handshake and a hug to. Please, let's come out to Trucking for Kids and let's try it there. Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And we want to thank you, John, for all that you did. Like you said, you sold all your spots, you sold out, you went out and you did what you had to do. And so we appreciate you for taking care of business. We were busy in the booth, and I was busy doing my stuff, and we literally did not walk the show floor.
No.
We did not walk our building. I only walked from our booth through part of the South Hall to the door to go outside and back. And I did not go into the South Hall.
I walked to the restroom.
Well, and listen, here's another part to this puzzle, and that those of you that are in here watching right now that know this, there's others that don't, but we try to walk anywhere in that show, and it's not just like grab a gear and go. I mean, there's 20 people on the way you got to stop and talk to, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So when you're on your way to go do something, you just don't know how long it's going to take to get there to do it. Yeah. So try being Dan, Linz, or Shannon in this equation, and
well, a lot of times he's like, "Do you want to go walk with me?" I'm like, "I can't be away from the booth that long."
Yeah.
Because I know what it's going to be like to just walk. So
yeah, it's just not doable. Yeah. Leah, good to have you. Leah, I wish I would have met you at the show again. Sorry, but yeah, darn it. Pete, I can't wait to see. I hope Pete's going to be at Trucking for Kids this year. If he's not, we're going to miss you again. Good deal. Nope. All right, good. Jay, good to have you on board, man. Thank you, buddy. Yep, there. And Gene somewhere in the mix today. Hi, Gene.
Hi, Gene.
We needed HR this week, man. I'll tell you, we did.
Oh boy.
A lot of it. We'd all been getting red cards. Maybe we're glad she wasn't there.
Yeah, probably. So,
oh my goodness.
Just totally off the subject. Congratulations to NASA Artemis 2, first manned mission beyond the low Earth orbit in 50 years, has launched successfully into the stratosphere and is doing laps around the Earth and is going to eventually go around the other farthest side of the moon and slingshot back to Earth. So congratulations. It was exciting to watch. I don't know if you guys caught it or not.
We didn't.
Yeah.
Sounds like a movie.
Yeah, you know what? We're back in the space race, I guess. I don't know, man, but pretty cool stuff. Anyway, Matt's, I mean, there's so many just talking points. I want to go for my favorite one besides trucks was the weather this year was like, whoa, hey. I think that we probably ought to just figure on some real nasty stuff coming up next year and a few years ahead, man, because this was like exceptionally out of the park, unbelievable. I mean, 80 degrees Thursday night.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, I brought the warm hands, I brought my gloves, I brought the coats. It was like, I had a t-shirt on. Yeah. Well, and that was all good stuff to have, Shannon, on Friday morning. Yes. And as I found out, but that being said, Friday morning was the only part of that time that last week there was any issue with weather. The rest of it was just absolutely gorgeous. T-shirts, shorts, everybody
having a little bit of rain on Friday is good because it drives everybody inside, so the booths are busy. So everybody outside comes in. Crazy day. So we get a little bit of love.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Well, so thank you, God, for the blessing of the amazing weather. It was the best ever in any year that I've been to Louisville for the show. Incredible. Yeah. So beyond that, then you start talking about trucks and oh my goodness. I mean, when you pull up to this show and you look around and you kind of start getting the lay of the land on Wednesday, everybody's out wiping down, polishing. I mean, final touches are being done, some more involved than others, but for the most part, final touches are, I mean, when you see parts, all over the ground on a truck and rags and people and bodies and legs and arms and everything going everywhere, these guys they're going to be at it all night. But there was a few of those. It was an amazing show. The bar, again, if it can be done, has been raised. And every year I say this too. I think, anybody that makes it out there, and listen, there's trucks out there. There's trucks out there that, they're just everyday trucks. Some of them are just your everyday truck to be out pulling a load tomorrow. Others are, old beaters there's some old beaters that were out there, some old Pete 359s. This one, I think it was called Buttercup. It was yellow. Did you see that one? Buttercup, butterscotch, something like that. Anyway, great folks. Did you? And they were really into it. And the truck belongs to one of the truck show guys, and they just have it there to be on display. But what was cool about it, I saw this truck and I went, okay, there's got to be a story on this truck. And sure enough, there was. These guys found it out behind a barn, dug it out, dusted it off, one of those kind of deals. And great folks. I, again, didn't get a chance to go over and cover them. Wished I had, didn't make it.
Well, speaking of trucks, I see Philip Couch just jumped on and
told you that it was Butternut. There you go, Butternut. Yeah.
But Philip was featured a month or two ago in the magazine, and his truck won, I believe it was Best of Show Working Bobtail. Is that true, Philip? That's a huge honor. So
I need to bring the
congratulations to him
into our show today here. Yeah, Butternut. That's the truck, Philip. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Leah, you had a blast next year. Well, Leah, you need to come west. California is where the girls go. Come on down. Let's go. California, trucking for kids. And get your California on because it's going to be a happening deal. Nice. Anyway, there's so many trucks with so many stories, and then there's just the ones that just are the standouts. And honestly, I mean, we had a battle of the big dogs going on at Matt's this year, and there's 3 trucks. I think everybody got what everybody deserved, and they They were amazing. First of all, I want to say, Rod Pickett and all of his team put together an amazing truck from an already amazing truck. Well, how do you do that? Well, you give it back to the guy that built it in the first place and say, build it again. And he did.
And again.
And again. And I guess it's going on again down there. So I don't know about these guys. But anyway, whatever's happening down there is happening.
It's going to fly next time you see it.
Maybe that's what's going to happen. It's going to come in for a landing. And so congratulations to Dandy Dairies and the Alfalfa Cruiser. Beautiful truck, an amazing presentation. Something that was really in play this year too was presentation, and they did one that was amazing. Big Rig Build-Off winner, J&L, the Never Satisfied gang, and Randy and Jamie and all the team over there at that company. Their presentation, they had a container, a 20-foot container that they built out as a lounge with a big screen TV and a bar. And
that was pretty cool.
Pretty stinking cool, man.
Yeah, it was.
That build obviously was what was judged, but I think presentation had something to do with it as well. And it was an amazing presentation.
Definitely.
Now, you go down the road just a little bit, and there's this amazing end dump that Brad and Chad Sands built. And I'll tell you something. I got to know these guys more this trip than ever before. I love these guys. They're just, to me, so humble, emotionally just humble and grateful and incredible souls and builders. Wow. Just this build, the Asphalt Outlaw, took best of show, and rightly so. It did. Unbelievable presentation. The way they had this set up. And incidentally, if anybody's wondering, like, okay, John, can you expand on that? I'm not going to. I'm going to redirect you. Go check out the live streams that are posted either on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel.
And if you want to see both of these trucks back in action, looking good, rumor has it, and I'm pretty sure it's a good rumor, come to Trucking for Kids. They are going to be going head to head again out there. So if you want to see them in person, and I think you do, you should come out and check them out.
Yeah, no rumor. That's fact. The Brad and Chad revealed that on their final interview that we did on Saturday after awards in front of their truck. They're coming out to the West Coast. Rod and his guys, same thing. They're bringing Dandy Dairy out again to the West Coast, out to Trucking for Kids, along with several others, and we don't know confirmed yet how many more than we already know about from the 75 Chrome show. After that is over, these guys are all going to pack it up, grab gears, and hit the throttle and come west out to Trucking for Kids from Florida. So I'm excited, man. This is going to be fun.
I'm excited about that too. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, and it's going to be a couple of different folks, are involved with this that are going to be filming, photography. They're going to be shooting pics on the way out, So we'll get all this stuff firmed up. But you guys can bank on this. By the time we get to Trucking for Kids, you're going to know everything there is to know about it, because we're going to tell you about it every dang chance we get on every show that we have. And all month long, this is going to be all about TFK. So,
and the convoy coming across, which is being organized as we speak, they're going to have they're going to have a set route with set stops, and anyone can join them along the way. If you're coming out of Texas or wherever you might be coming, and you want to join the fun and jump in on the group. I mean, maybe it'll start out as 10 trucks leaving Florida. Maybe it'll end up 20, 25 by the time it gets to TFK. So.
Is Sam Peckinpah still alive? Can he do another convoy movie? Is that even that's a possibility?
We should say hi to Brandon. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. There you go, buddy.
Not just yet.
Okay.
I wanted to thank some folks that came and helped us as well.
Knock it out, buddy. Knock it out.
We had our new booth location, which was in the north wing like it was before, but a little bit further down the wall, and it turned out to be a really good location.
It was.
And I mean, we had advertisers all around us and friends. We had lady lines next to us painting her heart out, you know, the whole time. And we had NTP, National Truck Parts, in front of us, Lifetime Lug Nuts to the right of us. Lincoln was right behind NTP. I mean, it was pretty cool to be surrounded by our people. So new location was great. And we had a lot of people come to just help. And I mean, a lot of people. They came from a lot of places too. My sister Tammy came from California. Our friends JT, Jed, Dan, Trey, Amber, and Nick all came from Missouri. And then you got our friends Josh, Renee, Carson, and Bill. They came from Indiana.
That's affectionately known as lamb chop and pork chop.
Yes.
Yes. And I guess what? Baby chop? Little chop?
I don't know. Hamburger. I don't know, man. That's otherwise known as Carson, and that's
yes.
Yeah.
Then we had Eric, of course, our buddy Eric Hill, who came from Illinois, and our friend Jerry, who was a volunteer at Trucker for Kids and the rodeo, flew in all the way from Washington to be with us and help us. So we had a lot of help in the booth, probably way more than we needed, but it was cool. Nice. We also want to thank Jacob Gundy, Gunderson, for helping us out with pictures all week. So those people were the ones that were standing out as helping us. Of course, John doing what he was doing outside or inside. And
did both. Yeah. Every morning we'd start it off inside and then get that wrapped up and done, and then head on out and hit the pavement outside in the parking lot. I mean, I didn't walk the floor inside either, but going from our booth out to, each one of the Valley Chrome, Renegade, and then Pittsburgh Power, I got to see what was going on in there, and I saw some of it. I didn't see nearly as much as I'd like to have, but what are you going to do? Dickerson Custom Trucks had a huge booth, great looking deal over there. Good looking show, man. It was good. It looked good inside.
We had a nice dinner on Friday night. We always do our Big 10-4 dinner. We had to change locations this year because the place we usually go, Mark's Speed Store down on Bardstown Road, closed after 35 or 36 years. Guess they still have some other locations that are open, but that one closed. So we had to find a new place. Thank you to Flatbed Red for helping us find a new place. And then we took over the place. We were going to share there we are. So we were going to share the space with her, but it only had room for 30. And I believe we were 28 and she was 8. So we couldn't share. She had to go downstairs. But we had a pretty fun group. And 80-20 Kalen's is where we ate. They claim to have invented the cheeseburger. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if they invented it, but boy, they sure have perfected it.
Yeah,
they perfected
Their hamburgers
it.
Were like a mix between all these different meats. And you were talking this morning about having meatloaf. So that makes sense. They're just good.
Yep, had meatloaf. It was amazing.
So awesome food, awesome night, lots of fun.
And
I'm sure that next year we'll be doing it there again as well. So thanks to everyone who came out and participated and joined. We had, some great advertisers in there, some vendors, some volunteers, some contributors, just a just a big group of people there. So
good mix of folks and a good time that, that place for us, and you and I spoke about it, but me and Eric Sieben had ate there before. I don't know when that was, man, but I guess it was Sieben, right?
No, we went there with a group of about 8 or 10.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, with Stephanie and.
Okay.
It was a smaller
just
group.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess when Big E was still around, we were doing places like the Texas Roadhouse and wherever else we could find a get in and get seated place, I guess. So
yes,
I think we've taken in the local fare now.
It's not easy finding 30 seats on a Friday night.
Well, I think we're doing the right thing too, man. We're going to places that we cannot and would not be able to go to on the West Coast.
Right.
Yes.
There is no 80-20 out here. There was no Marks out here. So support local and do your part. And I really feel like we've kind of taken a slice of Louisville and made it 10-4's own every year now. And we've had this same Airbnb now for this is Was this year 2 or 3 on that one?
2.
2. Okay. So we're nestled in, you know. We got our little thing there. We know where we're going, what we're doing. Yeah. So kind of like
don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good.
It ain't broke yet.
No. Other things that happened at the show this year too that I think, you know, are definitely notable. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy on site in real person, addressing the masses at the show. I think that's an outstanding thing to do and get connected with the industry. What a great guy to do that. Long overdue, you know, long overdue. And I just happen to agree with where he's taking things. So that doesn't mean it's right or wrong. And maybe you don't, but if you do, and you were there and you were able to see him, I'd love to hear what he had to say. One person I know that probably did get a chance to, and probably shake hands and get a hug from Secretary Duffy was Ingrid Brown, who was awarded the Women's Driver of the Year award. So congratulations to our friend Ingrid Brown. And
way to go, IB.
Yeah. So I can't wait to talk to her. We're going to get her on and get a little rundown on that and more. And we got so much more coming up too, as follow-ups to some of the stuff that we did while we were there. People that we talked to, they're going to be coming into the show and giving us their views on it here in the upcoming weeks, which we've got a few before we go to Bakersfield to Trucking for Kids. So you know, and drum roll, can I let it out of the bag that we have a presenting sponsor? Let it out of
Yes, please.
Of course.
Trucking for Kids, presented by Interstate Truck Sales and 10-4 Magazine. So thank you, Interstate Truck Sales. I appreciate you guys for jumping in and taking the reins like that, man. That's a big deal, and that's going to help a lot of kids out right there, man. That's awesome. Thank you.
Definitely.
Before we get too far, we should probably make mention of Shannon's show hat. Yeah. Official show hat now. Yeah. Thanks to Evan's wife, Tammy.
Yes.
Actually, they made a post on vacation and she was wearing that. And she's like, I got to get one of those. And she found it and she got one. So.
Well, it could have been worse. You know, she could be wearing one of those shirts that has the finger pointing on it, says I'm with stupid. Remember those?
I mean, she kind of did on Wednesday, but you know. Not with
only
stupid.
Jokers and clowns.
Jokers.
Yeah.
Clowns.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't know if I've missed anything at all about Mid-America this year. I think we covered a lot of it. I mean, good job to Toby and JC and everybody. It was not near the cluster, you know what, that it could have been out there with the construction that's going on, because it's major and they have a whole new monster, you know, building being built out there. And I think everything went, honestly, I think it went great, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's being built. It looks dang near done.
Yeah,
and
right.
It's like as big as the North Hall, and it's all by itself out there where the trucks used to be parked behind Broadbent Arena and where the stadium was. And you drive around and you're like, wow, what the heck is that? You know, it's a whole nother building. I'm not sure how they're going to utilize it, if it's going to become part of the show, if it's whatever.
No telling. Yeah, no telling.
I guess.
So we'll all find out when it's all done and they fill us in. T-Dub, what the heck, man? Didn't catch you at the show either. You're hard to miss, buddy. I didn't even see.
I got him.
I saw him.
I got him.
Well, I want to say his wife came over and talked to me, so I got to see the better half of that deal anyway. So that's okay. But yeah, man, I got to see TW's wife. But there's a lot of people I was supposed to connect with, you know, and it can't. I don't know. It just can't happen.
It's a crazy show.
Yeah, it's too much going on. So,
and you know, obviously, next month in May we'll have a full show report printed in the magazine and online, and so you can read all the dirty nitty gritty there.
Yep, there you go. I didn't hear there was any, you know how the shows are, especially that one. I didn't hear anything anybody had to say derogatory in the way of, I should have won, that guy shouldn't have won this. I mean, I think it was finally one of those ones where everybody just kind of went, yep, they got it right. Yeah, good job, judges. And
if there was, they didn't tell us, so that's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
nothing we can do about it anyway.
I know.
Yeah, right. I mean, I want to shout out to Jeffrey Botello. Way to go, young man! You represented yourself and your family, and built a beautiful truck. You may not have picked up any hardware this trip. Don't let it knock you back, brother. Just keep on going and keep doing what you're doing. You built a beautiful truck. That truck is now in its owner's possession in Wisconsin. To be
Minnesota.
Minnesota? Is it Minnesota? Was Minnesota? Okay. And
they were delivering it. They might not even be home yet.
Yeah, probably not. But good job. And I say that because Jeff and his Jeffrey and his dad are close friends of ours here at 10-4 Magazine, and I want you to know we thought about you, and I mean, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged, man. There's more to come. Plenty more to come. Yeah. And that goes for anybody else out there. If you feel like you didn't get something, and I'll tell you what, I think they spread the trophies and the hardware around because there was a lot of trucks that were displaying trophies and recognition out there that maybe they got one, maybe they got 2, 3, whatever, but it seemed like they really got it. I think they did a good job. Kevin Love had a great looking 359 out there. Again, the guy knows how to build a red 359. Let's just get it out there. He does, and as well as many others.
Special skills to build a red one.
What's that?
Does it take special skills to build a red one?
Well, I mean, listen, man, in ways that there is something else that just kind of tripped my switch here. Valley Chrome, man, they really put out, and I had this idea. I thought maybe they might do it in the Lifetime booth, and I don't know if they did or not, but there was a memorial there in the Valley Chrome booth for our friend JR from Lifetime plastic lug nut covers, of course, and the Lifetime family. And it was a very, very, very well written tribute to JR and his family, and the loss that we all have endured since his leaving us. And I just thought, what a great tribute. As well, there was one that was done at the awards, and you guys probably saw this. And our industry has some amazing people in it, and it just does my heart good to know that they get recognized, but unfortunately posthumously in this case. What a great family. Chelsea was there, and I was really happy to see that so many people remember, recognize, and we'll never forget this young man. He really was special. So good job, Valley Chrome. You guys did a nice job. Salute.
If I had Crown in my cup, it would be even more appropriate, but hey, we'll do this coffee.
I'm drinking a margarita, so what can I say?
John.
What? I mean, lemonade. Yeah, lemonade. That's right. Yeah,
there you go.
I'm drinking lemonade.
She's drinking lemonade, kind of.
There you go. That's what it's all about. There you go. Let's go deep on TFK. So, where are we at? What do you want to bring out and share with everybody about where we're at right now and where we're headed with it?
Everybody should come. What more?
What more do you need to know? Just be there. Don't miss out. Get registered. Number one thing right now, get registered. Right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, if you're looking to rent a golf cart, you should call them, and you can rent it in advance. And I know they're going to sell out, and people are going to be upset when they get there. So you got to get on that. There's a flyer on our our TFK Facebook page with their phone number in there, and we'll be sharing. Yep, there you go. So that's what it looks like. I can't see the number, but so give them a call. Reserve your cart. Get that done so you don't miss out on that if that's something you want. Randy says dates May 2nd and 3rd, brother. Come on, man.
There's the number right there, 661-489-7600. So anybody that needs to get any of this information or download this and have it so they can get the information off of it, just go to the Trucking for Kids Facebook page and it's all there for you.
Yep.
If you want to get your room, there's links to the 2 hotels that actually those are on our website as well. You can go to, they're right there though. There's the Fairfield. You can go on our website, truckingforkids.org, and there are links to the La Quinta and the Fairfield. They're basically right next to each other. Those rooms are filling up fast too. Now that Matt's is over and people are starting to look ahead, I would say look at this one pretty quick. And if you're planning to come and you need a room, get those rooms.
Yeah.
There's also RVs available at I think there's a link on the Facebook page as well. I forget the name of the company, but so
22 RVs.
22
RVs.
22 RV in Bakersfield.
Yes.
There's a couple other companies if they sell out because we took a bunch of theirs.
Yes.
But that's something you can do too if you don't want to leave, you want to stay on site. You get an RV and just park it there. Obviously, if you're coming to compete, get registered because the first 200 get those bonus buckets, and the bonus buckets, like every year, are filling up. We just picked up 200 cans of bull snot tire butter at Matt's and brought them back with us, or they're in the process of being brought back. So those will be going in the bucket this year, and along with some Zephyr Pro 40 polish, Time to Shine polish. What else we got?
Did you forget?
Sorry.
I'll tell you what, I love this shot, and this shot from last year, I know is only going to get bigger this year, and man, we're going to have a show. Boy, we're going to have a show this year.
So all this shot does, this shot for me just sets my OCD off.
Well, don't look. Okay, I'll get rid of that, Dan. I don't want you to have. I don't want you having a bad. Put you into therapy there, buddy.
And if people are interested in being a vendor, we currently have about 20 vendors confirmed. We had 24 last year. I have no doubt we'll have over 30 easily this year. So that'll be an area that grows. And of course, we're having this show especially in honor of the late Diana Pangburn, who passed away back in December. Frank and Diana were the 2 that ran this show that were there in the beginning and ran it for, I don't know, for 35 or 36 of the 40 years it ran before we took it over. And so Frank's going to be coming. So if you haven't seen Frank in a while and you want to see him, and we'll have some special stuff for Diana, some pictures out. We're going to have Frank in her honor. So we'll be doing some different things there. So if that is something that you want to be a part of, absolutely come on out. And there's lots of other ways, you can participate. I mean, if you're looking to sponsor or, whether you want to be a vendor or not, I mean, we have trophy sponsorships, lane sponsorships. You can donate product to the raffle or the auction. You can pay to have banners hung around. You can donate products for the buckets. You can get an ad in the program. There's a lot of things, but whatever you decide, and I'd say get on it sooner than later because some of this stuff has deadlines coming up pretty quick. So if you're interested in doing it, get on it.
Yeah.
There's no sense in waiting on this, guys. Randy says horrible coffee. Get it done now, man. 31 days, 18 hours, 19 minutes, and 37 seconds till showtime. So don't wait till
go away from that.
There it is. Anyway, so you guys know what to do. You just need to get there, and everybody knows that it's time to get it done. So let's go.
And it's California. The weather's going to be perfect. I'm just predicting it right now.
Oh gosh.
Perfect.
Shush your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
We got the convoy coming across with a bunch of, trucks from all over the country, including some of these amazing Matt's trucks. It's going to be, I think this is going to be a real turning point. We're in our second year here at Famoso, and we're really getting our feet down about how we're doing things and setting things up. And it's only going to get better. We don't plan on moving anywhere. So this is our new home unless something happens. So, you know, we can get really good and fine tune everything and have our kids zone out there and our coloring contests and with the donated bikes and from Premier Paving in Ontario, California. Thank you, Premier Paving.
I don't know if we mentioned it, but the dates for it. And if anybody wants to know, they can go to our website for any dates of various shows that are going to be coming up here in the near future and throughout the year, as long as we have been given the information. Trucking for Kids is going to be May 2nd and 3rd with load in on the 1st, right? So you got Saturday all day and then light show. We're going to light the lot Saturday night, and then drag racing, show and shine competition, and fun stuff all day Sunday, Saturday too, really. But load in on.
And just as a note, because it's going to be a little bit different, just a little bit, but we're going to be starting the drag racing at 11 a.m., not noon like normal. So we want to get through it a little bit faster so we can get to the auctions and the raffles and the awards and people don't have to stay as late. You know, people are coming in Friday now, and by Sunday they're worn out. So we want to get them out of there as soon as we can.
Love to see a big rig build-off winner out there this year. That'd be pretty cool.
Hey, Randy. That would be cool.
That would be cool, man. I'm telling you, you know, the place.
And of course, all of this is for Shriners.
Yes.
We're, you know, they say, you know, it's for the kids. It really is.
It really is.
We've donated $270,000 to the Shriners Hospital in Pasadena in Southern California in just 4 years. Our goal is to do 100,000 every year. We came real close one year, but we haven't hit that mark yet. So let's make this year the year we do it. That would be amazing. We'd love to donate that every year.
Awesome.
Every year.
Yes.
Hey, Oscar, I want you to know I'm going to do a driver's interview session in the pits, and I'm shooting for Saturday to do this. I want to get as many of you guys in there as possible. So for sure, you and your guys and Mario and some of the other big dogs over there, I'd love to get you guys together and do a session in front of the camera. So take that as my invitation to have you over there and do that this time around. We're going to give a lot of love to you guys out there. They're going to be racing on Sunday. Want to make sure you get the recognition you guys deserve for coming out and putting on a show for us. So,
and obviously, Oscar and his V Bros, his three brothers, are featured on the new April edition of Tempor magazine. Great. Had so much fun with those guys. Can't wait to do their cover story or their cover show, whether it be next week or the week after. And, you know, Oscar, have all your brothers in there. Make it just mayhem. It's going to be fun. There it is. Right there on Bluff Road in front of their shop in Caliva's, you know, doing burnouts on a Saturday.
Beautiful LA.
In beautiful Montebello.
Beautiful LA.
And if you don't think I wasn't busy in Photoshop deleting telephone lines and electric wires, well, then you'd be wrong.
Oscar's probably like, yeah,
wow,
he did.
It's never looked that good out there.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, they moved all the service and power lines underground just for the photo shoot.
Yep, just for us.
That's right.
And I see Tim talking smack here, wanting a little rematch down the track. I'm on it, buddy. Let's do it. Do it.
He just needs a better car.
Yeah, you need to find one you can fit in. Maybe you need that big rig car. I don't know. I don't think it's very fast, though.
I want to see, like I saw at the at Matt's, I want to see some of those high-powered motorized ice chests going down the track, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we might have something there, you know. I want to see some of those out at Trucking for Kids, because that's the way to do it. That's a truly dedicated trucking buddy right there, man. You got your motorized ice chest loaded with adult beverages and sodies for the kids, I'm sure. But
I actually trailer, that's another ice chest.
Yes.
Okay, so that was a new one this year. There was one pulling another ice chest. This guy was doubles, man. You got doubles going down the road. So yeah, why not? What the heck? No, that was freaking cool. I laughed my what off when I saw that.
A couple things I'll mention about our auction and our raffle, and some of the things that are going to be in there. I mean, we've got bug shields from Dane Nelson. We got custom peep windows from Dane Nelson. We got a bumper from Valley Chrome. We're getting a pair of billet lights from Linny Lights. Jeff DeLacy, of course, is making the TFK commemorative custom wood truck like he always does.
And it's pretty cool.
And this is pretty cool one. It's I believe it's a day cab Peterbilt pulling an end dump, and it actually dumps and everything. It's going to be pretty cool. West Coast Foam's going to have another 9-inch signature Euro truck sleeper mattress. We're going to have, if anybody remembers from the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a guy named Earl Campbell who was a photographer, and he made a bunch of coffee table books. And we had the tow truck association back in the Midwest. They had some of these books. In fact, I think they bought all of Earl's stock, and they sent us a few sets. So we're going to have a few sets. There's 4 books in a set. We're going to have at least 1, maybe 2 of these sets out there in the raffle as well. And this is pretty cool. I mean, this is like the coolest stuff from the 90s and early 2000s. So, if that's your thing, and I'm sure it is, you're going to like it. We're going to have Hogue-built fenders, some stuff from Callie's Custom, probably a custom license plate, some double bubble lights or whatever. And we're just getting going on that list. So it's going to be a lot of good
large
stuff.
Prints, metal prints also.
Of
trucks.
Peanut Trucker on YouTube. Thanks for jumping in, man. Going to miss it in May, but trying to talk the boss into taking the BJ and the bear truck to the rodeo. Well, we would love to have that out there. That would be freaking awesome.
Yes.
I'll give a shout out to our good buddy A-Rod at West Coast Foam. Think of A-Rod every night when I sleep.
Oh no.
Dare we say you sleep on A-Rod every night?
Oh God.
I have a West Coast Foam mattress in my home, and it is a
HR.
Yeah, get HR in here. Gene, bail us out here. Yeah, I mean, it's, what? Having the right mattress to sleep on is everything. If you don't sleep and it's not good.
And A-Rod came out to Matt's, walked around, and
yes, he did.
Came to dinner with us on Friday night.
Yeah.
So that was cool that he could join us along with Stay Loaded. And
Yep. And Stan Silva out there with us as well, which we want to mention. Stan's up and coming show, right?
Yes.
Yep. I believe it's April 18th on Saturday, and we'll be out there walking around and promoting our show, I'm sure. And
that is the 18th, and that's in Castroville, California, everybody. So spectators, yes, truck slots are filled. He's got his 65 trucks in there, and that's that. But it's all charity. It's all for the right stuff. You want to go and listen. It's in Castroville. Go to the truck show, then you go to Castroville. There's some great food to be had. Artichokes, one of my favorite things, man. Artichoke hearts, deep fried artichoke hearts. And there used to be a really good barbecue place in
fried
Castroville.
Artichokes, deep fried chokes.
Yeah, you got to give it the Bubba rundown. I got marinated artichokes. You got fried artichokes. You got sauteed artichokes. Yeah, steamed artichokes.
Exactly.
You guys.
Anyway, so it was great getting to hang out with Stan and his buddy who has an affinity for bourbon, apparently. And he had a good time, that man did.
And they're raising money for St. Jude, so that'll be cool, too.
Yes.
Good deal. So, look, plenty of stuff for you guys to get done, filled in. Most important right now, get registered for Trucking for Kids. Get that done. Yes. And that way we know you're coming. If you're going to be bringing the RV out, you're going to be coming with, you and the kids and everybody, and whatever you're going to be doing, however you're going to be coming, whatever shape, form, or whatever, we want to know. So get on the website, get registered, get that done. So we don't have to keep harping on it. I want to sell it out, man. We get sold out, we won't mention it again. We'll just say, hey, everybody's coming. We don't need to register. Everybody's registered.
Right.
So
sold out. We got room for way more. We'll never. Yeah, let's sell it out.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. Maybe we could sell out the asphalt.
Brandon Chase, you got somebody wanting to apply for a truck driver job, buddy. So good luck with that. Let us know how that turns out. I'm not sure. County Sharon, where do you? What did I miss something? Did Brandon have a job that he was mentioning for
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. All right, but we'll find out. Steve, good to have you on the show. Waving it from Tular, right? Am I saying it right for once? Tulare.
Say it with us.
Tulare.
It wasn't one, it wasn't three. It was not how many Larrys, not one Larry, not three Larrys, but two Larry. Oh, and by the way, I do have the definitive pronunciation on our good buddy Rayco. It is not Rico. It is Rayco. Yeah. Okay. So he's bummed he's not Rico Suave, but he is Rayco Suave. So, yeah. Ran into him. At least I ran into some folks there that came up and found me navigating throughout, the crowds and the things that I had to do. And Thursday night, I don't know. I got to say it again. There was so many people in that lot. It was like,
it was crazy. It was crazy. I think it was because of the weather.
Oh, it was.
Everyone was out there. Yeah.
Oh,
we tried to take pictures, but it was just too much.
Yeah. Chaotic. Yeah. Chaotic. It was. I get, we'll have to figure it out next year and go with, I mean, look, you can only plan so much because you're at the mercy of whatever the weather's going to do. And obviously we don't have weather like we did this year every year. And, so you roll with the punches and do the best you can. And, maybe just plan ahead. If like Wednesday night's good, I think we just have to shoot everything Wednesday night and do the best we can. And then let, kind of lay back a little bit on Thursday night, still do the live streams on Thursday night, but boy, incredible crowds. I would have to say they probably set an attendance record for a Thursday night light show in Louisville this year. Yeah. So congratulations again. Congrats to JC and Toby and all the team over there. I think job well done. You guys did good and, well done. But presentations on trucks this year over the top. That Sands presentation, as I called it out in the live stream we did, they put down and Rod and Pickett and his guys put down the same kind of tiled platform, but Sands was illuminated with watermelon lights all the way around this whole thing, truck and trailer. And I'll tell you, man, it turned it into a stage. It really did.
Yeah.
I can't wait till it's at TFK.
I asked him, I asked one of the guys on Saturday, I said, how many people kicked those lights off? They're like, oh, none, a whole bunch.
Yeah. Well, Saturday, there was like a whole corner missing on the left front as you stand in front of the truck. So somebody, I think they fell down and rolled over it or something. I don't know, man. But,
I mean, if you weren't paying attention, you could just give her a kick as you walk by, not just kick her right off, I guess.
Yeah. But amazing presentations. And this, I think this kind of turns the corner and closes the book on the old school stanchions and ribbons and flowers and all that stuff. I didn't see any glitter. Did you guys see any glitter? I didn't see any glitter.
I didn't see that. That's good. That's a Magini thing. Don't steal their idea.
I know.
Oh, yeah, that's a Magini.
We have that.
Right.
That's why we call Annette Glitter Girl.
Yeah, nobody's ever done that but them. Yeah. It was amazing, though, because that used to be the thing, man. Mirrors and glitter and, anyway. Cool stuff.
Glitter's still good.
Glitter's still good. Except for when you
find it,
except if you're a guy and you go home and you got glitter all over you and your wife's like, where you been? I was at a truck show, honey. Bullshit. You weren't at no truck show. Where were you at? Where were you at, really?
On a side note, for anyone trying to get a hold of us or whatnot, our email's been glitchy a little bit because we changed over to a new system and we're all still I say all, mostly us, are trying to get it figured out. And what you're pointing off you're pointing away. There you go.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me do this. So my orientation is correct. Okay, so now is it right now?
There you go.
There you go.
So we're we've
God.
moved to a much better system, I hope. And once we get it all figured out, so we're a little under the radar there still. We're figuring things out. So if we're a little slow to react or get things done, it would be because of that. So give us a few more days to get that done. The website should be being finalized as we speak. So hopefully before the night ends, it will be up. I'm still waiting for confirmation that it's ready to be looked at. So stay tuned for that. It should be up soon.
For that. Yep. Not yet. And again, thanks to these guys right here, Interstate Truck Sales, premier sponsor of Trucking for Kids 2026. I can't tell you how big of a deal it is to have a presenting sponsor back with the show, and really, just feels like things are really coming together for us here this year on this show, and getting the things done the way we want to get them done, right?
And Interstate is a new and used truck dealer in Bakersfield. In fact, I believe they're right down the street from Kern Raceway. So look them up.
Check them out, as well as all the rest of our vendors out there. If you want to get a good night's sleep in your RV or your truck, especially, get a hold of A-Rod, man. That guy will hook you up with a proper mattress and get you some good Z's wherever you're at, wherever you're putting your body to rest. And he'll be there. And he told me he's building a sleeper to have in the booth on display, all set up so we can, allow people to get in there and test drive their mattresses. So I thought that would be pretty cool.
Well, let me rifle through some of our vendors while we're talking about West Coast Foam.
Sure.
Vendors. I'll just fire a few off here. We have CXT Salvage. We have Baracho's Apparel.
Baracho!
We have Stay Loaded, of course, Valley Chrome Plating, Toys for Trucks, GGE Products, Sensi, the Trailer Company out of Bakersfield. They just signed on as silver sponsors, so thank you for that. Noragon Systems and Dickerson Custom Trucks. So we got a few more here that we're waiting on final confirmations and whatnot. But
Jamie just logged in, so let's let Jamie. We're extending the olive branch, brother. Love to have you out for Trucking for Kids. Come on down, buddy. We would love to. And by the way, again, congratulations to you guys and all of you, the whole team, the family, everybody, from end to end, top to bottom, side to side on that truck, and the container, bunker, whatever you want to call it, whatever that thing is. That was outstanding. While I was doing my walk around and interviewing Randy, they were all watching it inside on their big screen in real time. So it was fun to kind of have that going on while we were there. Jamie, the show is first weekend of May. So
May 2nd and 3rd, the weekend after Wildwood.
Yep.
Join the convoy if you're planning to go to Wildwood. There's a convoy coming across.
There's a convoy coming out to the West Coast from that show. So as soon as 75 Chrome's done, they're all going to load up and beat feet on out. Hey, look at that. Hey,
all right.
Look out for the wildlife. They might come into focus.
Sorry.
Nothing but professionalism around here.
Hey, it's all good.
Hopefully you didn't hear him throw up about 10 minutes ago.
Stop it.
Is that what that was? I thought maybe you had something going on there.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Hey, Eddie, what's going on, buddy? Good to have Eddie on the show as always. And listen, everybody else that's out there, if I haven't given you a shout out, it's only because I don't see you. And there's a lot of folks, as I found out just recently, more confirmation on this. There's some of you out there that you guys are dedicated, and I mean dedicated, because we were going over some of the past shows, and this particular one individual, he's like, yeah, man, I watched that show, and you said this, that. I mean, this guy had it down. He watches every show. And dates again, that is
May 2nd and 3rd.
Well, But May 1st
is load-in day. May 2nd and 3rd is the show.
Yep. And those, so that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And you know, obviously if somebody's coming out early or whatever, we need to make whatever arrangements. I think we could probably figure something out down there, but I mean, it's a great big wide open place. So why not, man? But we'd love to have you down there, Jamie, you and your family. And I don't know, you know, I was joking with Jamie. I said, you got everything here, but one thing, smoker. Where's the smoker, man? There was no smoker there. So
we can do it. You know, we can do it.
Do we have the bandwidth to have, I mean, somebody needs to bring a smoker down so we can at least have one and have access to it on site, right? Because I know we just don't have the bandwidth for that, do we? I mean, probably not, but somebody else can bring it, right?
I could bring it. Someone else could run it.
Yeah, someone else run it, man. There you go. Hey, Kenny, what's going on? Maybe, but zero promises. Well, hey, a definite maybe is good, Jamie. That's good, man. It was,
you know, all so the cool kids are going to be, Jamie. I know you're a cool kid. Come on, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Randy needs a vacation after all that work. Send Randy out.
Hey, you guys can practice shrink wrapping. It's the latest rage. Shrink wrap your truck to a show, man. Yeah.
And the container.
Yeah, that container would be a huge hit at Trucking for Kids, man. And that would be it.
You might find me in there more often than not.
I'm telling you what, you need. You put a keg on that thing. Get a kegerator.
Pump the brakes, John. Whoa, we're out of time.
Hey, we've hit the top of the hour and we are out of time, everybody. But listen, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in today. Obviously, we're excited and happy to be doing Trucking for Kids this year. Not that we haven't in the past, but this year, I think we just have something really special in the works, and we want you to be there. So get registered. You guys that are going to be competing, get registered. And I know there's bunches of you guys out there that have told me you're coming. Get registered. Get it done, please. Yes. And those of you that are spectators, anybody know anybody down in Jamie? Yeah, thank you, buddy. Anybody down in that area? We want to get the locals involved, man. We would love to see the Bakersfield people come out for this thing. So we'll start targeting that as well and get the stands filled up and really make it a big spectacle. Nothing more fun than drag racing on a Sunday. Sunday drag racing. And we will make it fast and fun and happen in time for everybody. So it's for the kids, guys. It's all about the kids. So,
and for everybody who came home feeling under the weather from Matt's, I hope you feel better soon.
I'd recommend lemonade. Yeah, that's my therapy.
Sweat it out.
Sweat it out, by golly. Sweat it out. All right, everybody. Listen, JT here in the studio and Dan and Shan for the Dan and Shan Show on the Studio 10-4 Live weekly update. We thank you all. Keep the sunny side up, everybody, and hope you guys are getting your magazines. They should be out and on the way. Get subscriptions if you don't have any yet, or get to your favorite shop, wherever that is, and pick up your copy. But subscribe. That's the best way to get it. I mean, where's mine? Oh, here's mine. Already got it. There it is. Look at that. It's perfectly just sealed.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
That is freaking awesome right there, man. That's the way you want it. All right, everybody. Much love from 10-4 and everybody at the 10-4 family. Thanks to everybody from Louisville and Mid-America Truck Show 2026. We will see you guys soon. So take care. Keep the shiny side up.
Night.
See you soon.